Hey guys, it's Tyler from BitFins, and today we're going to be doing a cool video showing some of the most recent updates within our aquarium project and how to actually get linked with your wallet to the aquarium so you can start designing and having your fish swimming around. So one of our most major recent updates is going to be this area where before you were just logging straight into the aquarium, but now you can actually kind of look out in these kind of viewing windows where you can see fish in the distance swimming. You can see some environments that will be having designed for you to kind of just look around at. And then as we go through, we'll have different rooms where we'll basically have like an elevator here in one room to go up to a museum gallery where basically you can load your wallet and have an auto-generated museum based on your NFTs that you own. And then coming to another room would allow you to basically see how biomes would be as you're going through selecting one for your aquarium. As you can see, looking out here, we'll have like different creatures swimming around and stuff. Right now we've got a lot of stock assets just to give a feel and have a baseline for where we want to develop, but these will be changed into actual BitFin fish in the future, as well as when we release carnivores, those will kind of replace the sharks and different elements for our aquariums. Now, as you can see, when you first load in, you're going to be looking at this screen. So basically, you'll come up into here and click in, and this is where you will sign in. So now I'm going to be typing in my information to sign into my aquarium. If you don't already have an account and you just don't want to test stuff out, you can hit demo. And if you need to register for an account, you would do your name, make a password, and hit register, and it'll sign you in. Once you're logged in, it's going to take a second, and then we are going to pick our save slot. In the future, you'll be able to have multiple aquariums saved here, but for now, we just have the one. And after it goes through to this screen, we should be seeing my aquarium popping up with all of my fish and my decorations that I have currently set preloaded. And there we go. So we've got all of my fish in here. These are all of my fish that are currently in my own wallet. And then we've got some of our decorations here as well that I've placed down when I've started decorating everything in the aquarium. Now, once you're in the aquarium area, you'll see a few different options here. The first one being this eye. So if you click the eye, it'll kind of just do segmented parts where you'll be able to look through, see the different sections of your aquarium real quick without having to move around, and you can even get a top-down view of your aquarium. The next button up here is going to be these two little ovals, and what this is going to do is going to link up to where you can pull up decorations and also load in your NFT wallet. So right now this is going to be the free assets. If you want to click over to your decorations in your wallet, you'd see over here I'm looking through and I've got a gold blossom, or I've got anemones, different things like that. And so I could go in here and place essentially any of the decorations that I want, rotate it, place it in, downsize it, and that NFT is now in my aquarium, even though I have it all the way up here. Or if I want to click back onto it and I'm like, oh, well, this spot isn't where I want it, you could bring it here. We're going down, bring it more towards the floor area, and you can see when it phases to the floor when it's transparent here. So all we're going to do is bring it back up there, and then now it's going to be on the floor of the aquarium. These arrows will cycle through different segments of your aquarium. So for me here, if I want a different floor, I can click the floor tile. It'll transition. In the future, we're going to have a tiled system for the flooring. So you'll actually be able to use multiple tiles at a time, and they'll be next to each other. You'll be able to flip them up and down and then make it so that you can blend essentially grass next to lava, however you want to set it up. But for now, we just have it as one clean tile until we get everything fixed out with bugs and just the expansion of the main foundation of the aquarium. Above seabed decorations here, we actually have NFT frames. So if you go into the floating panel, you can load any NFT that's in your wallet, including on-chain stuff like Cardano art. So if we go down here to one of my awoken algorithms and I click it in, then it will populate it with that on-chain generation. To save my changes for my decorations, I'm going to hit the check mark, and then it will bounce out the screen. And then we've got our awoken algorithm in the aquarium however I want it to be, you know, different sizes. If I want to make it smaller, put it outside, that kind of thing. And it will endlessly generate different things like the actual awoken algorithm will do inside of my wallet, which is pretty cool. Above the frames, you can kind of select and deselect your fish. So this would just be if I want to click some out and just do that. And then if I click them back in, you'll see they'll populate back in. And so when you first load things into your wallet until you've got it set, you're going to want to make sure you click in all your fish, or they might not be swimming around right away. To actually get to the point point of decorating your aquarium and having your fish, there are a couple different things we should go over. First here is there's going to be music. So when you first load in, it might be loud. I have it muted right now, but we do have a special NFT series we did with an artist. So we loaded them if you have the NFTs, or we have some bass foundation music that'll always be in here. Whichever ones you want to play, you can click in the one you want to play. You'll usually see a sound pop up down here like this. And then you can do a playlist essentially of all the ones you want to play. Just the same as that. If there's a certain one you don't want to play, you just go click here and make sure it's not lit up. And then if you're just done with everything, you can just turn it all off. Advanced will bring you to removing every single one of your decorations so that you can do a clean start. So once you click this, you'll just refresh your browser, and the next time you load in, it will be completely reset. This main tab up here, the one that looks like a person, is going to be your account area. So right as we look into view wallets, you can see all of my different wallets that I have set up and how they're verified. I can refresh them if I need to, and it'll resync. But basically, it'll tell you how many NFTs you have from the project out of these, and it'll tell you what wallets you actually have synced already. To actually get your wallet linked, you're only going to be sending yourself ADA. So it's going to be as simple as going into CC Vault or Nami, getting your own receiving address, and sending yourself whatever the amount it tells you to in here. Once you have the transaction confirmed on chain and you see the transaction in your wallet as something like internal transfer, and it should just be an amount of dust, then you will be able to paste the transaction ID into this box here, hit link wallet, and then it will actually sync up your wallet. And then once you let it all go through and it's confirmed and it tells you to open the instruction area for the decorations, you'll just close out and then everything will be synced in your aquarium. We've got a lot of fun developments coming up. Right now, you can see we're in night mode right now and the sun is starting to come up. We do have time transitions that are going to be synced to either your time zone and your native machine, if that's how you want to do it, or you can do it set up as time so it'll automatically cycle as you have your aquarium. But basically, if you're in your office at night and you want it to be nighttime to reflect that, it will actually cycle through to nighttime when it rolls around to a certain time that you set in your settings. A lot more of the features are going to be the VR function where you can kind of scuba dive in your aquarium. And then obviously out here where it's dark, you will see more of an environment out where it will be like a volcano area, and you'll see a bunch of volcanoes and lava all over the ground. Or you'll see, an ice cave if we're doing an Arctic theme, and then you'll see other fish swimming off in the distance too. We're gonna have a lot of different things like that. And then right now, currently in our beta, this is actually a small aquarium, and we're gonna have medium and large aquariums as well for you to design inside of. So it'll give you a lot more function to move. And then on top of that, all of your fish are going to have XP systems based on how long you're actually holding your fish in your wallet. So that XP is going to go into its temperament towards you in VR, how big your fish are, and a lot of different things like potentially being able to customize particle trails on your fish if you hold them for a very long time. So let's just say, for example, you bought your fish a couple days ago and you just got it in your wallet. It might be afraid of you when you're in VR and kind of swim away and stay away from you. But if you've got fish that you've held for a very long time, when you get close to them, they might swim up to you and, look happy, let you pet them, feed them, a lot of those different things. And that's more so just in line with, real fish. If you have like a big arowana fish or a flower horn, they recognize their owners, and we kind of wanted to emulate that in the digital aquarium environment as well. We'll always be continually updating the graphics on everything. So over time, even our series 1 fish like these, to match new fish as we come out with more realistic stuff, we'll go back in and we'll kind of adjust their bodies a little bit and give them a little bit more realistic textures to match those that we have more in our future renditions. And basically that'll keep it so that our legacy system isn't being outdated, where if you're buying our series 1 or another collaboration and then maybe a year or two down the line we have way more revamped graphics, it'll still all kind of line up together and look fluid regardless of what species or decorations you're collecting. Other than that, that's going to do it for me in this video, and we're going to be looking to do more updates like these for you in the future, guys. So thank you for supporting our project BitFins, and make sure you check us out on Twitter and Instagram as well for a lot of timely updates for our project development. We'll catch you next time. Peace.